everybody, welcome to my advanced ethical hacking networking penetration. Welcome again to our advanced ethical hacking. Today guys, so we are going to talk about brain pain vulnerable labs operating system enumeration and exploitation. So what is it? So we're gonna show you exactly where to download this software, as we already provide you this link. So okay, let's go straight forward in this. Okay, we will find it where it is. Okay, brain pen. Okay, here in this link, so you can download it, and then you will have to download two operating system, the Pawn Lab and the brain pen. So you will use the Pawn Lab after, so it's good for you if you have it. Okay, so we copy it, and we can minimize it and go to a particular web browser. Then we paste it here, download it. Me, I have already downloaded on my system, so if in case you don't have it downloaded yet, so you can try to make it like that. Okay, and then you're just gonna wait till it loads. Just a moment. Okay. Just for the demonstration, I'm not gonna download it because I have it already on my system. Okay, here you will download it. As I said earlier, so you will find two vulnerable operating systems, the Pawn Lab one and then the brain pain. Okay, so let's close this tab, or we can minimize it. So now let's go to our folder. When you have it download on your system, now you go to your directory where it is downloaded, and then you double click. It is OVA extension. What does that mean? You don't need to go to VirtualBox and then step by step you create a new add gigabyte, add properties. You don't have to do that. Only one thing you have to do is double click. So we double click it, and then we go now. It will import automatically to VirtualBox. So now, so if you want, you can make some changes. For example, you can change the name like John Brain Pain to delete. So we leave it like that, and then after we can make some few changes. After that, now it is going to be imported in our VirtualBox machine. So let's wait a moment. All right, so we have it. What next? The next thing first, be aware that your Kali machine version should be configured exactly as the one that you are trying. I mean, the vulnerable operating system that you're gonna try to exploit and enumerate. What I say by that? So let's check for a little bit. Kali Linux machine details. So go to general. So advanced, disabled, okay, it doesn't matter to us. What does matter to us is network. Well, we are on bridge network and EN0 Wi-Fi port. Make sure that your vulnerable brain pain operating system, it will be exactly configured the same way as here in Kali Linux machine. So that's it, guys. So now let's go to brain pain. Where is it? Vision brain pain. General. Okay. It's still as default. We don't need to disable it. But if you want, you can put it as bidirectional. So yeah, and drag and drop as well. Let's see. Okay. Now we go to storage. We have it already. We don't need anything else because we are not gonna import ISO file here. We don't even need to go there. So network, bridge adapter EN0. That is good because that's what we need. Well, here it's nothing. Okay, port. Yeah. So if we want, we can put it on the tree too, but it doesn't matter because we are not gonna work with it, and then we're just gonna hack it and exploit it. So yeah, we don't even need this thing, so we click cancel. But if you want it, you can click OK. So it doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay, so now let's start it. We are waiting a little bit, a moment. We start the operating system and we wait till it loads. Okay, still working. A little bit patience. Okay. Meanwhile, we can go and try to launch Kali Linux machine as well. So let's do it so that we don't waste time. Kali Linux. Enter. Okay, I think it's one in here. No, we still have to wait. Now, okay, we can press the. All right. So now, if you try to click inside of this operating system, your mouse can be frozen. But don't worry. If you're on a MacBook, so you just press left command, and then you will get your mouse back. Left command, and yeah, and then I will try again. I click. I don't see anything, so I just can type, but it's still nothing. So I press command again, so I get my mouse back. Exactly. So well, okay, so Kali Linux is launching. So root and your password. So let's go. Let's wait. Okay, so now we have both operating system launch, or Kali machine, or BrainPan, and then the host machine, of course. So we are on a MacBook. So okay. Okay, now what we have to do? We have to find a way to get the IP address of the vulnerable machine. And how can we see that? Yes, of course, we're going to show you. And then, bear in mind, when you want to hack something, or when you want to scan something, or when you want to exploit some information from a system, you always have to check and use your brain. As if you get to any page, try in such a way to get the source code, to view the source code, because it's very needed. Something can be hidden on PHP file or something like that. So to get as much as information that you need, of course, probably you will not find all the information, but the necessary information which will help you for your task. So you have to always try to view the source code no matter what. Okay, now let's see how we can check the IP address of that machine. We go on terminal here and we click. Okay, now first thing first, we have to type this net discover -e and then your interface. My interface is ETH0. How can I get it? So I'm gonna show you how you can get it. So we showed it already in the previous lab, but if you forget it, but I think you will not forget it, just for the sake of this video. So we will try again. You type this, IW config, and then you press enter. Yeah, so no wireless extension. That means my router wireless is not connected yet because I don't use it now. I don't need it either for this demonstration, but when we get to the Wi-Fi, we will need it, and it's so important, guys. I'm telling you, you will see. Okay, now let's go back, and then we type net discover minus interface, and my interface is and then we press enter, and then we're gonna wait. Okay, so here we got a lot of IP address of computers which are in my vicinities. So okay, we can try to find all by reading this one. I don't know, this computer, I don't know. Okay, this is it. So now we can press Ctrl C so that we stop it. Control C. Okay. Now, what we can try to do, so since we have the IP address of it, so we can try to go to a web browser and then type the IP address. But one thing, we can't really find, we will not find so good information, and we will not be able to connect because we don't know yet on which port that the server machine is running. So to find the port address, so you have to nmap it. I mean, you scan it. So let's do it now. We'll type this command and have to click here, nmap -a, that means all, and then the IP address will pass Control Shift plus V, or we will just have this like that, and then we press enter. By pressing enter, so it will scan it. But if we want to find much more information or to make it more efficient, we type P and then we press enter. So let's press it, enter. Starting nmap. So we have the version 7.60. It's the latest version. So okay, let's do it. Let's try it. Let's wait. Let's wait a moment till the scanning is complete. Okay, good. So now we have to read what it gives us. Okay, let's check it out. And shown. Okay, we have 99999 port which is open, TCP port which is open. So good. So how much closed? Say 65,000 something are closed. Okay, never mind. It's not important to us. Let's go down to find more port numbers. 10,000 TCP open. Okay, here this is the server on which the operating system BrainPen is running. So now we have it, it's 10,000. Now we can just go to Firefox and then type the address, IP address, I mean. We type the IP address. Okay, we're gonna wait. Okay. And then we paste it here. The port number was 10,000. If we want, we can try it out again, just quickly. Okay, we're gonna wait. Yeah, so as we remember, so we can go up a little bit. Where it is? Sample HTTP server, exactly. So now we're gonna go to Firefox, and then we paste it, paste and go. And then before that, we have to type. Yeah, I forget that. Never mind. Okay, here we are. So now, since we get here, what we can do, we can check for some information to read it. It looks like a page, not so much of information, but the best thing first, guys, you have to read and then try to figure out something. And okay, so yeah, so we can right click, then view page source. Okay, well, so nothing's important here, nothing. So we can just close the page, and then we will try now to find if we can find some more directories. And how can we do that? You can type, so the address, of course. Okay, let's say Control V, and then you type here editor. then any directory, but you don't know them, how to look for them. Using Derby is a terminal tool, so that it helps us to scan website or IP address of some vulnerable operating system, and then server, and then we try to scan it to find if we could find some directories. So let's go back to our terminal and then go like that. And okay, now we will type the Derby and then we will press enter. Okay, so we type derb and http / the IP address of the machine. It was, I can't remember, so let's pass it. Yeah, and then the port where the server is running. So it was 10,000. 1 2 3 1 2 3 4, and then so we press enter. Well, it is testing, scanning the URL. We are going to it. We are going to wait. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do, since we get the information, some more information while scanning the URL, so we can read it. Okay, let's see. It just give us the URL base. Okay, of course. Scanning the website. Okay, this is a directory, so we will just copy it and pass it into our web browser. So since I have it here already, so I can just type in and press enter. Oh, excellent. Well, now we got more information. This is a brainpan.x. So we can try to download it, but bear in mind that this course will teach you how to make some exploitation. But in some other websites which you don't own, this might be a virus, so you have to be careful too. Okay, but here, so I know it's not gonna affect us, so we can try to download it. We download it and then we save it like that. Okay, so now we should go to our download directory. Okay, what we're gonna do with it, we have, okay, let's minimize them, minimize. Okay, here we will open this page with immunity debugger. So if you have it installed on your Kali Linux, that's great. But if you don't have it installed and you have it installed on your Windows machine, it's not a problem. You can use as well body debugger. So it will help you to analyze the scene behind the X file extension. So let's not waste our time. Let's go deeply to it. Okay, we double click it. Okay. Now let's go to our Windows machine to see. This is our brain machine, our brain pan. Windows. Okay, so we have immunity now. As I said earlier, guys. So we have immunity on Kali Linux machine, and then we have it on Windows as well, because so we just downloaded just to make sure, so we have it on both sides if we want to hack Windows. Okay, so now we can try to find its IP address by typing ipconfig 166. So we can try again by running this command up, and then just for a quick view, 666, where is this one? Okay, so I can stop it now. Control C, stop. This is what is exactly, yeah. So our brain pan is this one. Okay, doesn't change. So, well, okay, now let's try to open a new terminal. New terminal for typing. Okay, now we're gonna find. Okay, do we have it here? Let's see. CD download. No, CD. Okay, now so we can try to because we to change the color. Try to change the color. We can put it white on black. White on black. Where is it? White on black. Okay. So we can stop. Close it now. So okay. Okay. Now let's go and jump to our Kali Linux machine. Alright. So we're gonna try it. First thing first, so we can try the net discover. So to find the IP address of our Windows machine. Bear in mind, guys, if you take your computer and then you move from a place to another place, your IP network might get changed. So always when you are working on Kali Linux and with another lab, you have to save your version. For example, if you want to leave your Kali Linux for 5 minutes, save it and close it while you save it, the state, and then do the same for other labs. Otherwise, when you start again in another place, for example, in your school or at home, the IP that you saved will be, of course, changed. It's not a problem, but you have to remember that because sometimes you can rewound the victim IP on your Kali machine and then it's not working. The reason behind that is because the IP get changed. It doesn't mean that you had a mistake, but that IP get changed. Always bear in mind. Okay, thank you. So let's go further. So as we did earlier, okay. So we can find it here. Okay. Yeah. Now let's run and map against the Windows. So, okay. So let's check the port number. We see TCP open IPs is 99999. Okay. So we do need some simple Python. So here are them. I will provide them, of course, in the resources of this course. Okay. Let's go and open one for the analysis. Okay, so what it really does, so it's an 100 characters and then the maximum buffer is 4000 is the maximum when it will be crashed or when the brain pin will crash. Let's read again much more. So this is the code while len buffer is less or equal than maximum buffer and then buffer append counter and counter plus increment. So okay, let's go down. Okay, this is the connection. All right, it's okay. Let's go. So that's it. Okay, so now let's go for the test. Okay, of course, for running any Python file, so we have to type Python and then the file and the IP address of your Windows machine and then the port number. So let's see. Okay. Okay. Attempt tend to crash when we add 900. Okay, so let's go to now immunity debugger. Okay, let's analyze the register. Let's analyze the register. All right, we can check it. Okay, as we can see, so the register we have EAX. It is composed of 8 characters, FFF. So here, this part is all about 8 characters. If you can see, 311711F, 8 characters. Okay, so before going into the depth, so let's go back again to our Kali Linux machine. Okay, now we are there. So okay, the first step is, so we are trying to locate where we got a pattern. Okay, so okay, we have to type a kind of pattern create. All right, okay, so we find it, so we copy it, and then so we go here. So we need 900 bytes to crash so the point pan. So as we have seen in the file code. Okay, now let's wait. All right, so we copy this pattern okay, let's try to open point pan 1 in the text editor, or you can open it in JEDIT, Gedit tools as well. Okay, so we have to analyze it, and then we can change the IP address, of course, but okay, you will change it according to yours. Okay, this was already crashed, so we can close it, and then we start it. Open it again, and then we need to play it. Click on or play, yeah, and then now let's go back again to Kali Linux machine. Okay, so again, let's run the script Python, so as we didn't do it before. Okay, so the IP address of your target machine, where you open your debugger, your immunity debugger, you see. Okay, all right, so let's go to EIP, where it is, EIP. Okay, yeah, and copy it, 3572. Okay, so next steps is going back to our Kali machine. Okay, and try to locate pattern offset. All right, and unit default path, and then -q for the query, and then our EIP number as we have seen earlier in our immunity debugger. Exact match. Okay, what does it mean? So let's check it. Its number is 524. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at another file. What's that? Within. So okay, we can change it. Okay. We analyzed it, guys, to see. We have to find to override that EIP saying in our immunity debugger. We have to find to. So let's run again this file against this. Now again we load it. Again bring back, click one, and then okay, let's launch the file against it. Okay. Okay, completed. Great. Our EIP now is 42424242. Alright, so what we can do, so, okay, let's go again to analyze it. Okay, and then we have to restart it. Okay, play again. Okay, let's again check all our another file, what is within there. What it really does, it sends all character to a Windows character till to 999. Again, we type the same command to launch it against it, to launch this file against Windows, of course, yeah. Now let's go back there to see if any bad character is launched against it. We're gonna check it. Look at the bottom. Okay. Let's see if all characters that we have sent were on the list. 0403. Okay. Let's see. Okay. F is the last one. Okay. Okay. So let's move on. We have to find the jump code of it. Jump, I mean the JMP. So okay, let's go back again to Kali machine. Then we have to use a shell script, and then let's try it. Nums a shell is the shell that we need, and then we locate it, show, and then after we copy it and we run it, jump ESP. Alright, here it is. So FFE4 is the ESP, and then we will try again to go back to our immunity debugger of the Windows machine. Okay, let's go below that one, insert it, type Mona. Okay, now we type it. Okay, -n .x. Okay, it will locate the GMP address for BrainPan. Okay, found a total of 1 pointers. Alright. So this is the address we want to use, and we copy it. Copy to a clipboard. Okay. Address, yeah. Okay. So let's say alright, BrainPan. Run it. BrainPan. now it is started. I mean, so the listener is started. Okay. As we have stated earlier, MSF Venom is a payload, or it's a tool of Metasploit that can be used for creating virus or malware. So now we're gonna use it. All these comments, guys, they are going to be provided in the resources file. So you type MSF Venom and -p Windows shell reverse TCP and port. Of course, you can type any port and the host IP, the IP address of your Kelly machine, and we send the bad characters. -b is the bad character, x00, and then -f Python. So now, we copy it, all the buffer bad characters. Okay. Now we copy it, and so let's check it, the Python. So we can open it as you want. If you are familiar with V editor, so you can use V editor. If you are familiar with Gedit editor, so you can use Edit editor. It really doesn't matter, guys. Yeah. Okay. So let's take a little bit in what it does and explode. Okay, the payload is set to 524 characters of these bad characters. Okay, and the calculation. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's all we need here to have the reverse shell. So let's try netcat. NETCAT. Okay, netcat. So the IP of our target machine, and then boom, we got it. So now we get into the Windows server. Okay, and then try to go to some files to a boin pen VM machine. So let's open it again. Okay, now it's a Linux instead of Windows, so we may notice that. And we press enter, and then we copy the buffer again. Okay, and then open the fifth one and pay the payload here. Yeah. Now we have a new buffer, and save it and run it again WinPan. Okay. Oh, now we can try to open Metasploit. By using Metasploit, so we'll have a lot of options to do. So we type MSF console, of course, yeah, and then use multi-handler, set the payload, set the host, and set the port. Or after everything, as I said earlier, you can always type show options, and then it will show you your port number, your IP, and then everything that you have typed, just to make sure that everything was well set up. Type 1 or exploit, it doesn't matter. So then the reverse TCP is started. Now on the brain pan, which we have saved in the VI tool, in the VI files before. Now it has launched. Let's make it bigger. Sending status page. Open it. Okay. Okay. So let's check the privileges. The privileges. CD would permission denied. Okay. Now it's your task to try to escalate it. All right. So yeah. Okay. Now, as we can notice, so we have a user which names is Puck. Okay, now let's go and type a command which will show us the files which have root privileges. Okay, okay, so fine. Okay, 4000 slash type F. Okay, let's go down. Let's see. I'm gonna go up a bit. All right. Well, so these are they. Okay. UUEDD. Okay, that's nice. And this been validate again. It's interesting. And SSH as well. So let's go down. Okay. Okay. So you can try to go to that directory and then to see. All right. It's asking for input. Yeah. Okay. So by this, we can try to escalate the privileges. No? Okay, let's try. So, okay, we'll try it out. Okay. So by using netcat, so we are going to try. Okay, and we are still on Kali. Okay. This port, of course, it's the port that you used. And then we type validate. Validate is the file name. Okay. And then go back to your terminal, your POC pan terminal. And then use the IP address of Kali machine as the attacker machine. Yeah. And then you put the path of the validate. And then you press enter. So now let's go back to netcat. Okay, good. 548. Okay, that's good. So now we can make some analysis. Okay, so let's make it executable. That file with some Python command. Now you're gonna force it. So okay, we can type validate $sign bucket Python say okay. All right. We can try it a bit. Okay, we can try now to press enter to see what happens. Okay, validating input passed. So that means now it doesn't crash. Now we are going to type again validate $signs Python and C point now H, and then we just put it like 200 segment fault. Okay. Okay. We can try now to run it and the debugger, so to find out how it works. We can use the same techniques for the pattern. Okay, now we're gonna locate it. Okay, we can wait till we get a result, and then so now we can copy it. Okay, now we can type JDB validate. Okay, so now let's try to type $1 and then try to paste it here. So what we exactly, and then so press enter. Good. So this is the value now we're gonna use. See, we have to note it down. It's again 8 characters. Okay, copy it. Okay, so we can leave this terminal. Okay, and again try to locate the pattern offset. Okay, and then after you find the path, and then you copy it and paste it there with the Q. Minus Q is the Q. So let's see what happened. Exact match. So that's great. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, so we can try to go to GDB and validate again, to go to the shell, and then we copy and we paste this Python code. I will give it to you in the resource file, of course. Okay, we should see what is the EIP, what is its component of characters. So let's press enter, and then good. All right, let's have a very good view about it. EAX. Okay, good. So now we have 200. The 200 is the maximum that the file crashed. Okay, so it's gonna be into C character. So however, EAX can be to instruct the shell code injection. So now let's see OGB dump to find what we need. It's similar to find GXB extension and debugger or immunity debugger, or if you want to use only debugger, it's up to you guys, but it's better to use the same tools as we used here in this video. Okay, now to do that, we're gonna type obg dump minus d validate and grep gmp and grep ex, and so press enter and to find if we find some result. Phew, no result. Now let's try for call, and then we press enter to see the result. All right, here we go. We have two call EAX. Okay, here are them. So let's use the first one to start. Just copy it. It's gonna be the address which we're gonna export. All right. So now we have to find the character which is not good. I mean the bad characters. Okay. So that we make a good analysis. So all these comments will be provided, of course, in our lectures, in our resource. So okay, we can again type GDB and validate to go to the shell, and then we're gonna run this command. It will send 116 characters, followed by four B characters here, and then send it. Okay, so let's run this command x/100 ex just to see overweight and registers in our immunity burger. All right. Yeah. Starting from where? From 0 1 0 1 0 1 4 2. Okay, we can try. We can try to verify it. Okay. Okay, let's read it. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna try to load this. Use this payload using MSS Venom. Okay. Excluding the bad characters. Those bad characters 0009, 08, 10, 20, and 46, which are in the format, which will be in the format of Python. So we present there. So we have a buffer. Okay. Okay. Okay, now let's try to go back. Okay, to the POC terminal, and then pass this command. It sends the payload which we have just created using MSF Venom, and following by 46. Yeah, we have a payload of 70 bytes. Okay, following by call EAX. So now let's press enter. Okay, now we have a shell. Let's have a look. Let's use this. We are still as a POC user. Okay. And NNC group. Alright, so let's go to home to see some file. Let's try to find some directory as it says before. NNC we have. So okay. And type ls after okay, nothing. And see util. Okay, so let's see if there are some kind of privileges or permissions or something like that by typing sudo -l. Alright. Okay, root, no password. We can use it without using a password. Okay, interesting. Okay. Okay. Let's copy B and say util. Okay. Now we can type sudo command home and just to find and to see the directory what we got. If we will be as root, we will see. Okay. Now we have escalated it. We are here now as root, not as POC. Okay. Okay, that's great. Okay, guys. So okay. Now okay, you can check it here. Pause. So okay, by being here now, we can find to read anything, any file, just using cat or okay. Cat is a very good command that is a very good tool that we use for reading files inside a terminal, but it's up to you. You can directly go to the path and then try to open you with Notepad or with VI comment. It's up to you guys. So now let's check if we can read something. Okay, voila. So that's all for this lecture, guys. We really think that this video was informative for you all, so that we are looking forward to see you in the next video for another exploitation of a new vulnerable operating system. Thank you.